Hello to my wonderful Leos. It's good to be back. Setting my camera. I missed you guys. You guys excited for April? I'm excited for April too. Let's see what the energies have in store for us in April for the wonderful sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus. For the sign of Leo, I'm using my Rider-Waite Tarot deck today. For the wonderful sign of Leo. Sorry, I'm a little bit of a camera junkie. I like to look good in front of the camera. It's my thing. Okay, that's better. And I got the whole Clark Kent thing going on. For the wonderful sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, April 2019. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And 4. Okay. Alright. It's a beautiful card, guys. For many of you, you might be dealing with an Aquarius, and this is a time of hope and healing. A lot of you are moving forward and going into something new, probably with an Aquarius. For some, it could be a Libra or Gemini. You're in your elements. The Strength card. Many of you are moving forward with a new offer. This could be an offer of love, or many of you are moving forward because there's a lot of hope right now in your life. There's a lot of good things that are happening because a lot of you went through these healing energies. And this is a beautiful card to have with Leo because you have the Star card and the Strength card. These two go hand in hand. Your resiliency is noticed. So a new offer comes up. And this might be a very slow-moving offer. For some of you, you might be going back to school. For some of you might be finishing school with the Strength card here. Some of you have opened up your own business and you're moving forward and you're getting the returns. Keeping the receipts and getting your returns. This is a powerful new beginning for you. And this could be with a relationship as well. There's a lot of communication here. I see that there's a lot of eye-to-eye communication, honest communication, which is good. Leos need that. For many of you, you might be dealing with an Aries. And this is a very overprotective spirit. And the Emperor protects those that he loves. And for many of you who are going into a relationship with the Emperor, you guys are heading into new waters. Perhaps some of you are moving. Perhaps some of you are moving towards the Emperor. For some of you, you may have not met this Aries energy or the Emperor energy. This doesn't necessarily have to be an Aries. It could be a Capricorn as well, or a Taurus. But as it plays around, this is Aries energy. There's also Leo. There's also Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Things are moving very quickly in April for you, and this is a very exciting time. And they're moving very quick, and it might be very overwhelming for you. You might feel taken back when Leo meets this energy, the Four of Pentacles. They automatically start feeling past, the past. What do I mean by that? Well, when things become so good for you, you start feeling this energy of, do I need to take myself back? Because it's overwhelming, in a sense. It's very overwhelming sometimes. Feeling like the question that bears, do I deserve this? Is this really meant for me? Why not? Why question it? If it's good, if there's communication, if there's love, I definitely see love. Why question it? For many of you, this stems deeper and deeper. It's like, for many of you, you go back into this reclusive state of protecting yourself, protecting your heart. Maybe you're afraid of being hurt again. Why not? Why be afraid? That's my question. Fear is what stops us from moving forward. I don't see the Chariot here, but I definitely see you going into new waters, new territories. And a lot of the signs for April have that. Out with the old, in with the new. Why do you want to hold on to these energies? If this was in business, it would mean that you're saving, but I feel this is more of a love reading for many of you. Again, it's general reading. It may resonate with you, it may not. Check out all the other great YouTube tarot readers out there. But this is my reading, and I'm feeling like for many of you, you're protecting yourself, protecting your heart. Leos have a big heart. They have a huge heart. When they love to the very end. And when someone hurts them, they'll still continue to love them. But they can still love and let go. It's called loving from afar. What's blocking you? For many of you, you're afraid of the commitment. For many of you, you're not sure. Many of you have somebody else. And somebody else might have returned. But they returned, and if they haven't returned physically, they return mentally. It's to bring justice to the situation. Again, a person doesn't have to return physically. Sometimes we get to our aha moments. And you're in your energy again. Your aha moment. Exactly what I'm talking about. For the month of April, there's going to be a big aha moment for you guys. Go with it. Feel it. You have to let something go. This is the month to do it. You have to do some shadow work, meditation. Go within yourself. It doesn't take a day, guys. It can take more than a day. Sometimes it can take months, sometimes it can take years, but do the meditation. Go within. The Five of Cups is just a doorway. It's a way of asking, do I want to go back to the past? Or do I want to turn around and see what I can make of the two cups that are still there? Those cups are spilled. They're gone. They come back when you fill it up in the river. Sure, you can fill it up, but it's still going to drain you of your energy and question your sacrifices. But if you turned around, there's still two cups standing, and there's so much you can do with those two cups. Do you really want to go back to your past? If you do, meditate on it first. Go back and really see what the triggers were, what the downfalls were, what the pros and what the cons are. And really make calculations about it. Would you have been happy? And would you be happy if you went back to an old relationship? Or would you be happy in your new relationship? And maybe what's scaring you is the fact that it's real. And if it's not working out, this is when you really have to start thinking about your boundaries. Start manifesting what works for you, what doesn't. Relationships are partnerships. They're people we invest in. They're people that we love. We don't just love. We cherish. We respect. We invest. You need to go into this meditative state and ask, are you able to invest in it? There's a song by Mumford and Sons. I don't know the name of it, but I know that there's a part where Marcus Mumford says, in these bodies we will live, in these bodies we will die. Where you invest your love, you invest your life. And he's an Aquarius too, so the words of the truthers, the seers, the shakers. I'm going to tell you like it is. All right. Let's see the energies between you and this other person and this other individual, because I do see very prominent Aries energy. All right. What is the mutual energies between you and the individual you're dealing with? What is the mutual energies between Leo and the individual that Leo is dealing with? 1, 2, 3. All right. there's a new beginning for many of you guys. This is the second time it came up. And there's a chapter that's closing, and I have a feeling it's the chapter that's being closed of your past, and a new cycle begins. This is how I always see it. I always see the world as a chapter closing, a conclusion coming to abroad, and now something new beginning. And it looks like for many of you, you might be moving in with this individual. You might be married. You might even be getting married. There may be talks about marriage and kids, and you might be moving somewhere abroad. Perhaps for some of you, it's another city, closer to the city that you were living in, but a little bit farther, Or it's another province, or it's another state, or it's another country. This Emperor energy is playing very prominently. This is the third time. So for many of you, there's an Aries here, okay? And this is a wish fulfillment. For many of you, you came to a conclusion where you want to be happy and you want to share your life with someone and you want to have everything because you deserve it. And it's here. This is your wish. For some of you, you might be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But for many of you, this could be a new opportunity. An opportunity that's worth the investment. Because it's stable. Maybe for some of you, you guys didn't have that stability. Yet, as I was saying before, this is a new chapter in your life. And I'm so happy this is happening for you guys. I really am. I love Leos. This is a new chapter in your life, and this is a time where you need to go within. You really need to go within. You really need to start meditating and go into your past, not physically. In the meditative state, go into your path. Think about the relationship that you felt ruined you, played with you mentally, abused you. This is really deep energy, guys, okay? For some of you, you may not be able to do it because some of you don't want to relive those moments, and that's understandable. But sometimes we have to relive these moments in order for us not to sabotage ourselves, right? Leos, when you guys get overwhelmed and you go into that overprotective state, it's like you're not only protecting yourself, but you're protecting your soul, you're protecting your spirit, and you're protecting your heart. And on top of all of that, you guys back away. And many of you can lose an opportunity. And many of you might just be discontent, but this is saying, please go within. Look at what shook you. Because the way I see it is that if we're going to keep running away from what we're afraid to see, we're always going to be afraid. But if we go within and go to the places that scare us, thank you, Pema Chadran, we will realize eventually that we're not scared anymore. It's not real. It happened. It's not happening again. And it will never happen because you're the creators. If you want it to happen, you can go back to the past. There's a beautiful, beautiful life ahead. And in the Jewish tradition, this is a chuppah. Marriage. Some of you might be getting married, as I said before. Some of you are already married, and some of you just might really love your partner. And for those of you that are in a new relationship, and I feel this is more for the Leos, who are in new relationships, don't be scared. I'm feeling your energies. I'm feeling that, oh my God, you are scared because there's a big shakeup. This could be for good and for bad. It really depends on who you are and how this resonates. But there's fast-moving energies. And it looks like, for many of you, the person you're with is really in love with you. And it looks like there might be an offer to move somewhere, to go somewhere. You and this person. Here you are in your energies. You're moving forward, guys. This is the second time. This is like a repeat. Guys, Leos, this is happening. I feel like I want to cry, but I'm not going to. Yeah. This is your knight in shining armor. There's a big love offer coming for many of you. Big love offer. It's Mercury in retrograde, but you're scared. Again, guys, get out of it. Go within. Whatever's blocking you is a thought. The more you think about it, the more you give it power. The more you're afraid of it, the more you give it power. But if you go into it and you look it straight in the eye and said, you already happened, it does. Why do you need to relive through it again? Why? You don't. There's something new here. Don't be afraid of the change. But you are. You're protecting yourself. For many of you, you have this intuitive sense like, no. This isn't happening. This isn't real. I can't. I don't know. Well, you fight for what you believe in order to get to the truth. But are you fighting too hard? Are you fighting because you're trying to protect yourself? For many of you, you might even be dealing with somebody who is manipulative and you love them. Although I feel like this stems from a past relationship. Because when we have fire and earth, there's a volcano. It happens within us. What if you and your new person or your current person make a really good team? For many of you, you may be opening a business or starting real estate, or you work at real estate. So there's a lot of good energy here. I always said real estate's the best thing to do. But again, you're in control. Okay? Listen. If you feel like you can work with this person and you can give them a chance, there's no need to walk away. But if you feel like you need more in your life and you need to find your balance, because you're always going to go into this overprotective energy because you might have commitment issues. You might have been hurt before and you don't want to be hurt again, then you walk away. But you're going to be back in that doorway. And onto a new direction. Possible new start or go back. You're going to be in that mind frame until you find something new. So there's many paths that you can take for this month. Because at the end of the day, it's your choice. For many of you, you might have started a new relationship and somebody new fancies your eye. You're not sure if you should leave this relationship, although the Emperor is very stable, very, very, very loving. Once he takes a risk with you, he doesn't leave you. You don't leave his sight. So you have a choice. Okay, guys. Let's do a conclusion, okay? It's a beautiful relationship for some of you. And it may also be here. And also the energies here. If you guys are finishing school, I guarantee you there's going to be a lot of promise with the career that you've chosen. If you guys want to move forward in your business, there's definitely a lot of opportunity and promise. If you guys are onto a new start, even by yourself, there's a relationship coming. There's so many possibilities. Again, this is a general reading. It doesn't have to resonate with everybody. It may resonate for some, but I do feel like there's past and present. Maybe somebody from your past comes along. For some of you, maybe mentally. Some of you, from your past, you've let the bitch go. That's how I like to think about it. You cut the cord. And for some of you, they're back. But really think about your legacy. Really think what you want. It's like you have a king, you have a knight, and then you have the emperor. Who do you think rules the knight? The emperor. The emperor. Is your Ten of Pentacles? Could it be? Well, what is the conclusion here for this Leo reading for the month of April, for the year 2019, for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? 3 shuffles, guys. 3 shuffles. Ready, steady, and go. 1, 2. The Hermit card. All right, analyze this. Really go into this. Really ask yourself, is this something that you want? New love is on the horizon. And when you have the Hermit and the Ace of Cups, this is really looking in and asking yourself, do you have love for yourself? Do you love yourself? Because this is looking in to the darkest chapters of your life. And this is saying, well, if I was riding this wave this long, then I must love myself. And this is really realizing that, accepting it and embracing it, forgiving yourself. And once you do, new love begins. And it might have already been here. It might already be here. But it's the reality that sinks in. There's a celebration here, Leos. Okay? This is a beautiful month. Some of you might even get a proposal. For some of you, you may get a reconciliation. Some of you may have been in a third-party situation where that person cheated on you, found out, wasn't established, what now? We all know how these third-party situations go, and I really hate those third-party situations because we've all been there, okay? But this is a time for you to really look into this broken heart and really ask, Is the situation that you are in right now the same as the situation you were here before? Do you want to go back into the situation that you were in before? Because this has no problem coming back. It's karma. She doesn't play. She has no problem teaching you the same lesson over and over again, but it's your choice. Remember, this is your timeline. Do you really want to go back? Feeling left out in the cold? I guess smack in the face? Or do you want a very strong connection? Somebody that feels you when you're not there. Somebody that can hear your thoughts. Somebody that can understand you. Let's just say you have to do the dishes and you get to sit down because this person understands that you work hard and this person does the dishes for you before you even ask them to. Strong connection. At the end, it's going to be victory, whatever you choose. But you really need to go into this, okay? You really need to examine and reassess. It's okay. This is how April plays out for you. I'm Eben Gold. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, being part of my readings. If this reading resonated with you, great. Remember, I am recording this during our Mercury retrograde. So if this reading resonated with you, great. I would love to work with you. You can book a reading with me. The information will be on the link below. And thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to everybody who has been with me, everyone who listens. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear your feedback. Please like, share, subscribe, like. Don't like. Share, subscribe, comment. Give me your feedback. I would really, really, really love to hear from you. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I wish you all the best in April. And I'll see you again in May. Love and light.